تأکید رئیس جمهوری آمریکا بر فرصت 2 هفته‌ای ایران. ترامپ میگوید درخواست آتش‌بس از اسرائیل دشوار است.
آیا بمباران تأسیسات هسته‌ای فردو برنامه اتمی ایران را نابود می‌کند؟ مدیر انجمن کنترل تسلیحات پاسخ می‌دهد.
Mr. President, the Iranian foreign minister this afternoon said if the U.S. is serious about negotiations, that you would call up Israel and request that they stop their airstrikes. Will you make that request?
Well, I think it's very hard to make that request right now. If somebody's winning, it's a little bit harder to do than if somebody's losing. But we're ready, willing, and able, and we've been speaking to Iran, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
What was the thought process behind 2-week timetable?
Just time to see whether or not people come to their senses.
Did the Europeans help at all in talking with the Iranians?
No, they didn't help. No. Iran doesn't want to speak to Europe. They want to speak to us. Europe is not going to be able to help in this one.
What intelligence do you have that Iran is building a nuclear weapon? Your intelligence community has said they have no evidence that they are at this point.
Well, then my intelligence community is wrong. Who in the intelligence community said that?
Your Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard.
She's wrong.
در حالی که جنگ میان ایران و اسرائیل ادامه دارد، بحث‌ها در خصوص هدف قرار دادن تأسیسات هسته‌ای فردو که زیر زمین واقع شده بیشتر شده است. اما آیا در صورت حمله به این نیروگاه توان هسته‌ای ایران نابود خواهد شد؟ این پرسش را از دریل کیمبل، رئیس انجمن کنترل تسلیحات و از متخصصین حوزه منع اشاعه سلاح‌های هسته‌ای پرسیدیم.
No, the basic understanding of military intelligence experts for some time is that there is currently no way in which even the United States could completely eliminate Iran's nuclear capabilities. Knowledge cannot be bombed away. This is an extensive program that Iran has been pursuing for a quarter century. Fordo could be damaged or destroyed, you could say, by the use of the heavy ordnance that only the United States has. But it would require a consistent, sustained bombing campaign on the part of the United States to try to destroy the rest of Iran's capabilities. The other problem is that Iran has already moved away the 60% uranium, enriched uranium, to other locations. So no, we cannot eliminate Iran's program by military strikes, which I must add are illegal. Iran is a member of the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. It has not been meeting all of its safeguards obligations under the IAEA agreement it has. But it is a non-nuclear weapon state. It is a member of the Non-Proliferation Treaty. It has not conducted some activity that would provoke military action either by Israel or the United States. Well, there have been some, I think, amateurish and inconsistent messages coming out of the White House spokespersons that have created confusion about whether the president has been briefed on nuclear strike options or not. It is a habit of the U.S. government to use the phrase, all options are on the table. All options for the United States technically means nuclear weapons options. But in this case, it would be absolute lunacy for the United States to consider the use of nuclear weapons against the Fordo facility. I think, it would be useful for President Trump or his people to explicitly rule out the consideration of nuclear weapons. It also would be useful if world leaders would demand and reporters would ask Prime Minister Netanyahu to rule out the use of Israeli nuclear weapons against Fordo. Israel has an arsenal of some 100 nuclear weapons.